trust my shopping list with Shipped?
What is going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everyone. What's up, Adele? Hope everybody had a good day today. We are still in our trade from yesterday, but we have some good news. Have some good news. Well, wait a sec for some people to get in, but we hit TP2 twice. So as you can see, we hit it here, and then we hit it here again. I've taken profit so far, and I'm still holding 2 positions, and I'm looking at possibly re-entering again. This wick was kind of weird going into market session close, but if we can hold this fair value gap over the next hour or so, I'm probably going to re-enter again. Thursday there, huh? Nice. But yeah, I'm looking at possibly re-entering this trade with more positions based off price action we're seeing. But we might as well go through a couple other trades just to see what else is on the market here today. Obviously, we won't get in anything other than the trade we're in. I don't trade more than one chart at a time, so we're certainly going to go over some others and see the possibilities. But we're in this sell from yesterday, and we did go as far as 32 pips into profit. So we went 32 pips into profit. A couple of our positions already took profit. I'm still holding 10 lots worth. So profit's always good. Can't be mad at that. Oh, they're going to kill me with the commercials today, aren't they? They love to crush me with those commercials. Henry, what's up, man? How are you? Hope you're having a good day. All right, let's take a look at some of these other charts. So gold is dropping. Gold is dropping, which means USD JPY. Still pissed about that 4.5 pipper we had the other day, but hey, it happens. It's part of the game. But it is rejecting this area hard multiple times. 1, 2, 3. It's got to come back down eventually to down there. So USD JPY is really going to depend on, I hate to say it, but Trump. So NZD USD has a lot of A lot of volume this evening. I say evening, but it's actually still light out here. It's light until about 8:30 now. But NZD USD, the New Zealand dollar is going up. So that means AUD NZD should be going down, which is good for us. That's the trade we're in. Euro JPY, nice little break of structure here, but then it came back up through the zone and came back down through the zone again. So I don't really like the price action between the break of structure there and the break of structure here. You're not in it anymore? Still a really good trade. What's up, Kenny B? I don't have an opinion on it. I don't even know what that is. Oh, you took it out when we hit... You took it out when we hit TP2, right? But yeah, same thing with here, Euro JPY. We went over that one. So let's take a look here at this chart. This is GN, GBP, NZD. I don't think anybody trades the Vietnamese currency. The spreads are terrible on it. Same with the Mexican currency, as well as someone was asking about Turkey the other day. Yeah, the spreads are terrible. I trade pretty much the same, like 10 pairs, 8 pairs. I don't really like to stray too far from those. They've done well for us. But Financial Guide 2023, I'm sure you have plenty of insight, being that you're a financial guide. So, sure you've got plenty of knowledge. Really huge trading account, you know? GBP AUD is just in the most gnarly consolidation period right here. This entire zone was... And we're on the hour time frame, by the way, guys. 6 days and 18 hours. So coming up on 7 straight days of consolidation with total movement of, with that spike included, a total of 108 pips. Still kind of hard to trade. Yeah, AUD NZD sells is what I'm in, Landon. We've been in this one for a couple days, for a day now. It hit our take profit. We actually had a perfect entry, which was nice. No drawdown this time. Hit take profit 1, hit take profit 2, came back up, and then hit take profit 2 again. That wick that it created there, though, during market switchover is really interesting. And I think we're going to retrace it, but we're going to see what happens here. As long as it doesn't break this fair value gap right here, guys, the trade's valid. Otherwise, if it breaks it, we'll just get out with our profits. We've already taken profit once or twice. Some people have taken it more, but I've taken it twice on this trade already. TP1, TP2, and then I re-entered back on this entry. But I'm going to re-enter again if we can get a good rejection on the hour. Just showing us that we aren't going to break this and we're going to continue this downtrend. Because I think seeing down here is feasible. You're in a buy on the same pair? Well, here, let's break it down. So you had your your consolidation up here. You had your break of structure, and then your retest of the key level, also the EMA ribbon. And it drove down. Now it's retracing. If it stays right there below this fair value gap right here, then you're looking at a downtrend, a confirmed downtrend with lower highs and lower lows. Confirmed downtrend. It's not to say that this isn't the reversal right here. This could be a reversal right here, but we don't really have indication of this being a reversal to go back this way yet. It's still in what I'd consider a downtrend. If you look at the 4-hour, again, really weird wick. We'll see if it retraces back down this wick into this new 4-hour candle that we're not going to get for a little bit. But again, 4 hours coming up to retest the EMA ribbon. And like that's one of our main rules is that when the retest the EMA ribbon, breaks it and retests it, that's when we sell. Vice versa, if it broke it and retested it here, we'd take a buy. Sorry about that, guys. I think it's coming down more. I think it's going to retrace this over the next hour or so. But we'll see what happens. We're still in it, like I said. And it's a risk-free trade because our stop losses are put into where it's already in profit. So we're in a risk-free trade right now. In terms of Forex Factory, there is nothing going on. There's no red folder news. There's red folder news for Euro at 3:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I don't think that's something we're going to have to worry about. The Euro shouldn't really dictate AUD. Yeah, I do. I do, Samuel. I very much do. Here, I will send it to you. It's actually the pinned comment, but here I can just do this too. It'll pop up for you right here in a second. There you go. You can join it right there, sir. Nato Tuca, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you. You still been making that money, I hope? I'm good, man. Just chilling. We're, analyzing some charts tonight. Again, there's not too many that I really like right now. And we're in our same trade from last night, like I mentioned. You might want to wait till the spreads tighten up a little more, just because volume's not great yet. Ooh, could have a key reversal there, but we'll see. I would wait for when I hop in another position, but it's up to you. If you want to get in, you can. There's no reason to have fear of missing out, though. We're gonna have. You're up 18 grand today. Nice, man. That's awesome. Heck yeah. A lot of these charts kind of look like shit, to be honest with you. Ever since this gap down or these gap ups to open the market this week, everything's been kind of flat. I mean, from here to here, like for the entire week, it's only went 57 pips over 2 days and 22 hours, 3 days. That's not necessarily a good thing. CHF JPY. Now that looks like a good sell. However, even the 4 looks good. Euro USD, we've traded it before. I don't mind trading Euro USD. Here's the thing. Euro USD is going to go opposite of USD JPY, and USD JPY always has more volume, so why not trade USD JPY? Obviously, within the past month, with all this geopolitical BS going on, it's been hard to trade any of them. But I actually used to trade Euro USD a lot. I just haven't had much success with looking at the setups. I haven't liked any of these setups. I mean, if you look at the past, that's 1 week. That's 2 weeks. So this is 2 weeks of data right here. It's gone for 160 pips over 2 weeks of data. I mean, it's not the greatest to trade right now. A lot of consolidation. Out of it, out of those, 2 weeks, 12 days, whatever that was there, you had consolidation for 3 days right there. And you had consolidation for another almost 3 days right there. So other than this general spike right here and this break below the key level right here, there hasn't been much. You had a spike back here on April 7th. So 2.5 weeks ago. You had a spike right here. Tough to predict because then before that it was consolidating for a while. You had a break of structure here and then it retested the zone and then just consolidated, went, consolidated, went. Now it's consolidating and just barely dropping down. There's just not as much movement as some of the other pairs. Does that make sense there, Kermit? Hopefully that makes sense. But like even our pairs that normally have a ton of volume going into Asian session, like this will be a good sell when it comes up and touches the EMA ribbon. We can mark Euro AUD as a sell. We just need it to come up like 15, 16 pips. Yeah, no problem, man. Our next zone here for this pair, though, this pair is actually... yeah, we're going to keep that right there. The next zone, though, for this pair right here is going to be closer to... I mean, honestly, down here. That fair value gap as the zone there. Like that's what I would consider the next zone. So on Euro AUD you have roughly 91 pips to go. This is a 4-hour chart right here. On the 1 hour, if we can get it to retest below the key level, which is right here. Here's our key level. We have 2 fair value gaps created. Very good sign. If we can get it to retest this right here and reject this fair value gap, we could take sells. And again, you got 91 pips. Hey, I'm glad it hasn't discouraged you. Just know this is the hardest time of trading ever. I've been trading for 15 years, 16 years actually now, and this is the hardest market to trade that I've ever seen. And again, it's because of what's going on in the world. This is, I mean, this is right up there with 2008. I wasn't trading in 2008, but this is right up there with the 2008 housing crisis. I mean, this is tough. This is tough stuff right here. So I wouldn't feel discouraged because there's a lot of people that are not making money. There's a lot of people losing money. And the guys that are making money are only showing their wins. I gotta show my wins and my losses. It's key. Yeah, so the free signals tab gets 2 signals a week. All my trades go into VIP. You can just stick with the free ones if you want, but everything I do live is free too. I mean, you can just watch my live streams for free. If you want to get further into it, you certainly can. I don't force people to buy things, though. I think that's ridiculous to force people to buy products that they don't need. But at the end of the day, when you provide something free, very good, people often ask for the paid version. So that's why we have one. Got a bunch of people here for the first time. There's 3 tiers. There's 3 tiers, guys. It depends if you want to get meetings with me or not. Because the one-on-ones are for people who are really looking and don't understand. But I'll show you real quick. There's 3 tiers. $27 a month gets you into the VIP with everything. VIP access, VIP community. You get my ebook, live market discussions, and trade breakdowns and mindset coaching. $97 a month gets you all of that and a 145-minute monthly call with me. The $297, which is the best value one, gets you 4 45-minute one-on-ones with me. So that's 4, one a week. Once a week, you get to meet with me, just like this, face-to-face, but just us in a Discord room or on a phone call, where we can just go over. You have the option to open a PAM account, trading alongside Matt stream, hands-off execution option, and you get 1 month of my indicator for free with this $297 one. That's the indicator that you guys see on screen right here. So there's options for everybody. I'm not trying to gouge people who are trying to learn to trade. I'm really not. I think pretty much anyone can afford $27 a month. Nice. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't force anybody to buy anything. If they want to get all my signals, get all my signals. Go ahead. I have no problem. Yeah, well, it's automated too. Once you sign up, it sends you an email with my ebook and a link to the Discord if you're not in it. And then Adele, my moderator and business partner here, just puts you in all the VIP stuff. And then you can book your first, well, the $27 one doesn't have a phone call, but you get everything. You get access to everything, VIP stuff. So GJ's not really doing too much. It was on that big uptrend and then it wicked down pretty hard right here. That was a huge move there from top to bottom, was 63 pips. So congrats if you caught that. But still, it's on just a weird uptrend right now. Very weird uptrend. It looks like it's going to fall off a cliff at some point here. This is like an ascending wedge. I don't see it sustaining that uptrend, but we'll see. And the rest of these charts are just consolidating, guys. There could be a good sell right there. Still would need it to come up and retest one of these, but CHF JPY for 38 pips. We were looking at sells the other day from up here. 80 something pips. There's a nice looking buy on Euro CHF. Mark that as a buy. Euro CHF could be a really nice buy up to, let's see, you're looking at, because you have a confirmed uptrend, right? You have a fair value gap here below serving as a support. You have an EMA ribbon flip. You have a full candle closure above the EMA. Now you just want it to break these highs, and you could see possibly 16 to 47 pips, and all the way to the top would be up to 74, 75 pips. That could be a good trade. Let's take a look at it on the 4 hour. Oh, 4 hours. I don't know yet. What's up, Jose? I'm still in this trade from yesterday. I like this trade from yesterday that we're still in. I closed 2 positions and I'm still in 2. I'm probably going to re-enter based off what this hour candle does. I really need to see what the hour candle does before I decide on anything, because we may get out or we may re-enter. I'm thinking we're going to retrace this wick at some point, but we may not. Like I said in Discord, guys, hold on. Like I said in Discord, guys, if it breaks this fair value gap, we'll get out in profit still. It's a risk-free trade. There's 0 chance we lose money. because we've already moved our stop losses to in profit. And we've already taken profit twice. So, again, 0 chance we lose money. That's a nice feeling. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's see here. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, all right. I'll send you the link here. Who's Sam the Lost Poet? Is that you, Landon? Or is that you? Oh, that's Samuel. There we go. I just messaged you back. What's showing that it's bullish edge finder? I've never heard of that before. Let's see, what I want to check here is... One 195. Yeah, I'm looking at that. Yeah, the key support here is really like the 121 area, and we've broken it. No, we almost broke it. 121. It's actually right where we had our take profit 3. It was right there. We almost hit TP3 there. But I think we're going under that. Yes, it is an EMA ribbon. That's correct. It is an EMA ribbon. This is actually my indicator. If you see here, it shows all of my rules and what we use to take a trade. Rule 1, Rule 2, Rule 3, Rule 4, and Rule 5. Tells you what we're waiting for, and then the last signal tells you what session and where price is in relation to the EMA ribbon. So yeah, it's a really good tool. I don't use it as an end-all be-all because it does print buy and sell signals, but I use it as a tool to confirm what my eyes are seeing and make sure that I'm not making a chart look the way I want it to. You know? Yeah, we'll see what we get here. Ribbon flip on the 15. Not quite on the 1 hour. I still think we're going to reject this fair value gap, to be quite honest with you guys. Yep, it does. Yeah. Yeah, it shows the fair value gaps here, fair value gap there. You can have it say FVG. I just don't have it saying it because I can already identify them, but you can just click show text FVG labels and it'll put them on there. See, it puts them there. FVG, FVG. I just don't like them on there. I think it crowds up the chart. So I don't need the actual labels, but I can still see them. So you can still see all the fair value gaps. It does EMA. Here, I'll show you actually. It does EMA ribbon, current time frame fair value gap, extended fair value gap. It has all the EMA ribbons that we use. R1 trend, R2 trend, bull break, bear break, fair value gaps. Pretty much has everything that I wanted. I mean, it's even called match strategy. I had this coded specifically for me, so. But it's available on the website. What I would focus on there, Kermit, is not necessarily which pair, but on every pair, identifying your support and your resistance zones, and understanding how candlestick patterns work and market structure. That's what I would do. Understand how the market moves. It doesn't matter what pair, but use the pairs that have the most volume and try and identify on the 4-hour time frame your support and your resistance. Here, we can go over it right now. So, like, let me find one that's not really marked up yet. They're all kind of marked up, to be honest with you, but here we go. So, like, start on the 4-hour time frame and just identify your major support and resistance zones. Major support, major resistance. We can actually get rid of that. Get rid of this too. And then you've got a support that became a resistance when it had its break of structure right here. So now that we've identified this chart is much clearer to read. And when you go to the 1 hour, you can see, all right, we're now approaching a key level that was a support right here, and it is going to be or could be a resistance now. Or we could blow through it and it'll be invalid as a resistance. But if it rejects this area, we could look for it to reject and then take sells toward the downside. Nice, you're going to get it, Landon? I think it's really helpful. I think it's a helpful tool. Again, not the end-all be-all, but really helps you understand my system as best as you're going to be able to. Slow moving night so far, though. Very slow moving. There's not much going on, but again, we're already in a trade, so like it's fine. Obviously, we want it to move quickly, but we don't have control over the market. Just take what the market gives us. I just like when it flips is the key there, Landon. Like you see how it flipped where the 25-day EMA crossed over the 50 EMA, so the yellow crossed over the white right here. You had a sell. You know, you had a downtrend and a break of structure, and then it came up to retest the fair value gap right here, and that's how you know to sell. And that would have been, you know, nice 30 pip swing. The one that we caught last night that we're still in, same concept. We had the break of structure, and then we waited for it to retest this EMA ribbon. It got rejected hard. We entered right here. I mean, we got in at a really good entry last night, and it's been below it ever since. Obviously, it's only 10 pips in profit right now, but it was at one point 33 pips in profit. I'll take 10 to 30 pips all day if you can consistently get it, you know what I mean? No reason not to. Oh. Oh man, I was waiting for that one to come out for a while. Give me one sec, guys. I gotta blow my nose real quick. Allergies are kicking my butt. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I gotta blow my nose there. You're talking about orb, aren't you, Samuel? I personally don't look at it like that, but there's many different ways to look at the market. There isn't just one way. You know what I mean? Multiple ways. Yeah, there isn't one way to trade. When you say it's all whack, what do you mean? Like when it's like right here when it's all clustered into one? Right here, like when it gets all condensed is when you're changing direction. See, it did it down here when it changed from a downtrend to an uptrend. It did it here when it changed from an uptrend to a downtrend. So the EMA ribbon flip is what we call it, is a really good sign that the market is changing directions. And it's one of our key components we use in the strategy when talking about when to enter a trade. Nah, I don't trade gold. Nope. Uses too much of your account. I'm not a fan of gold. I used to, a long time ago. But no, I don't trade gold. Like if you look at somewhere it's consolidating. Let's find one. So when it's consolidating and it looks like this, and the match strategy here says that it's in the middle of the ribbon, you don't want to trade that. Like, yeah, it looks weird like this because there's no movement. It's just consolidating right here. There was not a big enough move up or down for it to break below a ribbon or above a ribbon. There was no big enough move for that, which means we want to stay away. We don't want to trade consolidation. Consolidation is a dead zone. Like, you wouldn't ever trade. I'm going to have to actually move this up. You wouldn't ever trade right here until you got the confirmation that this was a downtrend. You could have entered here. That's just the most cautious way to trade, and the safest way to trade is not trading before a reversal at a key zone. You don't want to trade in the middle. Like, this is the stuff that'll kill you right here. You wait for a reversal or a rejection of a resistance or a support. Yeah, no problem there, Kermit. But yeah, I still like this trade. What do we got? Another 20 minutes left in the Yeah, I mean, I just like to analyze on the high time frames. Like, we'll enter on the 15 minute sometimes, but on this chart we entered on the hour. And like, I don't mind holding it for as long as we did because we entered on the hour. So we knew there might not have been a huge move. Luckily, within the first hour of entry, we did get a 13 pip move. And after, let's see, after 4 hours, we were 20 pips in profit. After 8 hours, we were 27 pips in profit at TP2. And then finally being in it for now 22 hours, it was as low as, or as high as 32, 33 pips in profit. Yeah, supply and demand, support and resistance, whatever you want to call it. TPs are based on previous areas of consolidation or times where it was unable to break price. So like the first TP right here was where we had a major pullback. So that was TP1. The second TP was the top of a high and the bottom of a low. So those two areas right there aligned, that was our TP2. TP3 was where it consolidated right here for a couple hours. And then TP4 is our low, bottom where it consolidated for several hours. And then your final take profit is just the low, you know, the key zone down here. Not necessarily liquidity. It could be pullbacks. It could be key levels where the chart consolidated, or just a total low. I mean, this is a low going back to last month where it consolidated for a full day and even came back to test it 13 days later. So like, this is a strong area that we can look at of it being low, and this could be a target area right here. But I always draw them out and send it this way too. Not areas that it could reverse. Areas, yeah, it could, but areas that have been problematic before, because those are where you're going to want to take your profits and get out in case it does reverse. Yes, so for lack of better words, yeah, in case of areas where it could reverse. Because, like, as we saw, it came and touched TP1, kind of reversed a little, and then came down and touched TP2, and now reversed back up to TP1. But we're still holding profit right here. And if it doesn't break this fair value gap and continues down, we could look to re-enter right in this area. So that's what I'm looking at when I'm looking at a chart. Yeah, and I think that has a lot to do with like greed and fear of missing out on the big move downward, but like just set your take profits. Like what I always talk about is, so if you have 3 take profits and your total lot size you're willing to risk, let's call it 4 take profits like we do here, and your total lot size that you're willing to risk, let me pull this up, is 1.0, right? But we have 4 take profits and you're only trading at 1 lot. Divided by 4 is going to be what? 0.25. So enter 4 trades at 0.25 and put one of them at take profit 1, one of them at take profit 2, one of them at take profit 3, and one of them at take profit 4. You guarantee yourself profits if it goes in the direction that we hope it is, which after a 5-step analysis, it should. But you enter 4.25s if you're trading at a full lot. That way you're not over leveraging yourself. You're still using the lot size that you talked about, but you have 4 different trades that you can take profit and get out of as they hit TP and move down. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, of course, man. That's the way I do it. Sometimes I'll enter 4 positions and leave them all to go to TP2 or get all of them out at TP1 if the chart changes. Yeah, trailing's tough. I mean, you just have to make a rule for yourself. Like once we're at TP2 or TP3, it's auto move stop loss to break even. There's no reason that you lose money on the trade. And then once you hit TP3, you can even move it up. I think I sent a signal saying today saying that my stop loss is currently at the fair value gap right here. So if it breaks this, I'm out, but we still made profit. It's only a little profit on the other 2 positions that we still have open, but it's better than no profit. Profit's profit. You know what I mean? Profit is profit. What do we got? 13 minutes left in this chart. In this. Stop doing that. Interested to see how this hour candle closes. If we can get a red close, that'd be nice.
Feeding the sailors in America's Navy, it takes
How much do you have, Samuel? It really depends on how much you have, but I wouldn't risk more than 5 to 8% per trade. And that's on an aggressive side. Gold took it. So, like, this is what I would do. Man, this is what I would do. So, pull up. Oops. I can't type today. Position size calculator, right? Let's do this together. Oh, shit. Alright, so position size calculator, right? Or just go to my ads, sure. So on the position size calculator, we'll put in that your account balance is $150. Your risk percentage is 5. Your stop loss on this particular trade is 35. And we're trading AUD-NZD, right? And the current price is we'll do the price we got in at 1.21340. And you click calculate. And it's going to tell you exactly what to risk and what lot size you should be using. So on that size account, you're using 0.017, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you also don't have a lot of capital, so you can't risk that much. You can't expect to make huge profits off of small accounts without full porting it. And doing that consistently over and over again, full porting is just not a good idea at all. But there's, oh shit, you can't even see that. There's walking you through essentially how I do it. I risk a little bit more, but my account is also big, so I can afford the losses. Now, can I take 10 losses over and over again? Sure, but I don't want to. It's not the goal. Nice red candle coming into the last 8 minutes of this. Yeah, no problem, Henry. Yeah, it tells you, like, there's tools for everything. You know what I mean? There's tools for everything. There's no reason for guesswork at this point. There's tools for everything. Yeah, you want me to send the link? Here, I'll send the link in the chat. There you go. I just sent everybody the link in both streams, horizontal and vertical stream. I sent you guys the link. It's just a position size calculator. Very useful, though. Yeah, no problem. Let's see what happens here going into this hour. We got 5 minutes. I'd like to see it retrace for us, obviously.
Spring smells amazing.
Make sure you guys like the stream and subscribe too. If you're learning something, make sure you like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Nothing's really moving right now. The volume's pretty bad, to be honest with you. 8 o'clock is when it typically comes around. Sorry, my trading view just updated. Boom. We're back. And we're going to see if we might re-enter this here. Going into this hour candle. If we can close red, that'd be fantastic. A red close would be really good for us. What do we got? 1 minute. Actually, less than that. 50 seconds. Good candle close here. See if we get a little retracement. Can get in at a little better of a price, but I'm probably going to re-enter this trade. Probably going to end up re-entering this trade. There's our new hour, baby. What a great hour candle. It's a really good hour candle there, guys. Wait 5 minutes and see if I want to enter another position. I think this wick gets filled tonight. And this wick was almost a 20 pip wick. Shit, I'll send this trade out again. Just send this in. See what we get here. Alright, we're going back red here. See what this 5 minute looks like. Let's break below on the 5, baby. Break below on the 5. Just get a break below on the 5. Alright, that was a good closure. That was a really good closure. On the 5 at least. Ideally, we want it to break this fair value gap. So the reason that I haven't added a position is because you have a fair value gap here and you have a fair value gap here. If we can break this fair value gap right here, I will enter sells. It looks like we might do it here in just a second. There we go. That's a good move right there. Like that. Boom. Break right through it. Alright, I'm adding another position here, guys. I just added another position. Same stop loss as the others. Boom, let's go. So if anybody had closed and wants to re-enter, now's the time. I just added. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Looking for a continuation of the downtrend. Go. Let's see this thing push. Finally getting some volume in here now that we passed the 8 o'clock hour. Right, let's go back to the 1 hour here. Yeah, I like that 1 hour chart a lot. There we go. If you got in, you're already in profit. You know what? We'll actually call this one TP1 now. No, because we're still in that other trade. other positions. Still in the other positions. Let's go TP 2, 3, and let's go 4. I like to put alerts on my charts, guys. It's very important, so you don't have to stare at the screen. TradingView will just tell you. It's a nasty little move up. Nene, what's going on, man? How are you? Good to see you again. Hope you're having a good day. Good week. Let's get a new 15. Good, man. Just been busy, you know? Busy. You know how life is sometimes. Life getting in the way of life, you know? I feel it. Got 2 minutes left in this candle. 1 minute and 15 seconds left in this candle. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I gotta blow my nose again. Should have just brought tissues in here at this point, honestly. Alright, we're back. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, so the 15-minute wanted to move back up on us. Five-minute tried to do the same too. Let's reject that right there.
So you want to start a business. You might think you need a team of people.
4 hours to sell, 2 hours to sell, 1 hour, and smaller time frames are buys. I think this thing's selling off, guys. I know it's playing with us, but it's rejected that EMA ribbon for 11 hours. If it was going to break it, it would have broke it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of movement, though. So volume is finally coming in. Yeah, it's going up by 100 volume every second right now. Was there news? Let's find out. Did someone just tweet something? 25 minutes ago. No. I'm not seeing anything that would be a major catalyst right now. Just a bunch of crazy movement right now. I mean, we went up and down on this candle 5 pips. Not crazy movement, but it's a bunch of little movements. What's hard to watch is the minute. I mean, that one's just hard to watch. Really get your heart going. That'll get you pumping. Yeah, it stresses me out too. I don't typically watch it, but there's like no action on the... We'll see. We'll see what happens here. What movement? Wow. Aloha, what's going on, man? How are you? Good to see you. It's been a while. How you been? Talk about a battle here. Oh, I bet. Yeah, man. The OT is always good. OT, OT. Boy, what kind of movement is this? It's weird that there's no catalyst or anything right now that's causing this type of movement. Oh, by the way, guys, Trump extended the ceasefire for 3 to 5 days, so we got another 3 to 5 days of consolidation. Just a heads up. So unless some major news happens, most of your institutional trading and most of your retail trading is gonna just be out of whack. Yeah, I think it's looking for a drop here too, Adele. Like I said, even looking at that 4 hour, like, just don't see it breaking this EMA on this downtrend here on the 4 hour. If we get a red close on the hour, it'd be nice. There we go. Ask and you shall receive, right? Like what we're seeing, though. Up to 16K. With some of these other ones, NZD USD should be going up. If AUD NZD is going down. AUD JPY, Euro AUD. Whoa. There were some spikes on some of these. Some of these charts got some serious movement just now. Doesn't matter. We're focused on one, baby. This thing's trying. What movement here? From here to here, we had 8 pips of movement in 16 minutes. Is this the drop we're waiting for? It's trying, guys. It is. Was that the drop we were waiting for? No, I'm the only. I have 2.8K margin and risk. That's it. Just don't break that fair value gap and keep moving down, baby. We're watching the one just for fun. Now I'm only risking 2.8K. I'm in for 20 lots right now. Thanks, Adele. I appreciate you, man. Let's just break these lows here. If we break these lows, man, I'm peeling, guys. I sat in the sun for too long. My shoulders are just destroyed. Oh, man. Yeah, I just don't really prefer it. I prefer foreign exchange. Gold's moving crazy too. Kivy, what's up, man? I didn't know you were here. How you doing? Did you catch any of these profits on this trade? We hit TP2 overnight last night. And we're back in it. Well, still holding some positions from originally, but good. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, right. That's what you were saying. Yeah, so you don't really type much. You're right, because you're on your TV. Nice. Well, I appreciate that, Kivy. Is Jan in here? Jan's our news guy. I'm not seeing anything, Jan, so if you are, let me know, but I'm not seeing anything. Whoa. USD JPY with the absolute drop. That means gold must be pumping. Yep. Let's break back down through those. Break back down through those. Just be nice to us. What I don't understand is how people, I mean, I do know how to do it, but how people get into positions based off 15-minute structure and entering on the one with massive lot sizes. Like, I just rather use the overall overarching theme of what the trend is, up or down, and go with that. What a wild hour candle that was, huh? Or is, I should say. Not was. Is. Four hours a sell, 2 hours a sell, 1 hour's neutral, and then the smaller time frames are buys, but I'm telling you, I don't think that 4 is going to break this. It's been 4, 8, 12, 16, 24, 32, 40 hours since it's been at this fair value gap. And this 1 hour one's held for a while too. Since this candle right here. 24 hours. What's the day look like? Ooh, that day's scary. Yeah, I mean, we have our break and retest, so, like, it's not really a nightmare for this trade, especially since we already took profit twice on this already, Brady. But all the other charts, I'm not seeing much. We were just in this one since last night. Took profit. Now we're just chilling on it. You know what I mean? We've been negative 100 and up 600 all in the past like 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll see what it does here. Tell you what, it hasn't broken that high for a long time. Going back to 23 hours ago. It is just consolidation central. I think it's going to be the same for the rest of the week, to be honest with you guys. Again, another 3 to 5 day ceasefire going on does nothing for us. It does nothing for us. Best advice is learn market structure, learn what price action trading is, and understand candlestick patterns. That is the basis to all of trading. Then you need to move on to the emotional part of trading and the psychology side. And learning technical analysis, but price action, market structure, and support and resistance zones are just key. And find somebody to help you out, man. Price action trading. Price action trading is analyzing key levels based on analyzing psychological levels based on what the chart is seeing. So, like a psychological level on this chart would be up here. So this like 1.220, 1.21929 is a psychological level. It hasn't broken it in a long time. Sellers came in at every time it touched this. That is a psychological and a technical resistance zone. Understanding reversals, candle structure, market structure, price action trading. I have a playlist called How to Day Trade on my YouTube channel. It's free. I'd go watch it. It's a 3-part series, and each video is 11 minutes long. It's not very long, but it's how to start. I stream every night too. Mostly. Should say like 3 to 4 days a week now. What's up, Andrew? Landon, you want to look at Euro USD swing short? Sure. Awesome. Welcome, Brady. Euro USD short, huh? Well, you have some good news here. The good news is it looks like it's going to come up to retest this EMA ribbon, and you did have a break of structure right here. So you had a break of structure right here, which is key. It may come up to retest this fair value gap or retest this key level and then reject back down. Your next zone is... Where is your next zone? Let's find out. That's not what I meant to do. Your next zone is going to be like right here. So if it rejects this fair value gap and this EMA ribbon, which is very plausible, yeah, you got 56 pips to the bottom. But if Euro USD drops, you need to expect USD JPY to move up, which it is not doing right now. But I tell you what, I'm not hating what I'm seeing on this AUD NZD trade because it keeps rejecting. And again, we already took profit, so this is a risk-free trade. Our stop loss is no longer in the negative. Our stop losses will still make money, except for my added position is not where it would make money. My added position is the original stop loss. But the added position is the stop loss and the lot size is small enough to where it will not take out the profits we already made on TP2 today. It's key to note that. That's just managing the trade while you're in it, you know what I mean? Yeah, no problem, Landon. Just gotta see what this damn chart's gonna do from here. What's up, Andrew? You doing alright? Set and forget, baby. Go ahead, Adele. Set and forget. We only got 20 minutes left, though, so you could just hang out for the 20 minutes. See what we get going into that 4-hour candle. Yeah, I'm not doing a 3-hour stream tonight, but 2 hours is good. 2 hours is a good stream. It's just fucking sitting right here. I mean, I'm happy for you, man. I'm excited for you to be in America. It's gonna be a good time. If you haven't already gotten this, you certainly can. You know what I forgot to check? Forgot we started streaming on Facebook. You know what I forgot to check? I honestly thought Facebook would do better, considering how much people like the reels and stuff on that. But that's okay. That's okay. Nah, you could put it down here. You could put it here, but the reason I have it at the, well, I had it close to that top of that fair value gap was because I knew it wasn't going to break that. If you want, you could put it right above, you could put it at, here, I'll type it, 1.21546. If you want, but I had it up here. If you wanted to play a tight one, that's what you could do. You really could go even tighter, to be honest with you. Yeah, you could go. You could go here, like 1.21460. If it breaks these highs, you're out. Where'd you find me? Oh, Facebook? Nice, Landon. Yeah, they just allowed me to start streaming live on Facebook. And I thought it would do well, but I might as well just push everybody to YouTube. Get everybody all in one spot, you know what I mean? I honestly thought Facebook would do better, considering how much people... I was like, where was that coming from? An odd spot for it to say that.
Wakey, wakey. The Saja Boys breakfast meal is a
Alright, let's see what we got here. What, we just got a new 15. Not a good 15 there. Nice. Try to do a lot on Facebook because it's a better crowd. They have more of an attention span. Like, TikTok is just eh. Instagram's alright. Not bad. YouTube's pretty good. It pushes you out to the right places, you know? It's trying hard. It really is. I have investments in crypto, but they're long-term investments. I don't day trade crypto anymore. Like Bitcoin's a good long-term, especially at the price it's at right now, but nah, I don't really mess around with it too much anymore. I just really kind of put all my eggs in foreign exchange trading for the past several years, and it's paid off, you know? It has to give, man. I agree with you. I'm with you there, man. So taxes really aren't bad, to be honest with you. I personally withdraw I withdraw profits in cryptocurrency, which is a gray area, as you guys know. And then withdrawing crypto from an offshore broker into an LLC is the way to do it, in my opinion. But I'm not a tax consultant, I'm not a tax advisor. I have somebody that does mine, so that's how I do it, and they just tell me how much I need to owe at the end of the year. I try to put away at least 10 to 12% of my profits every month for taxes. If you don't want to get a nice surprise IRS letter or number. Would we have another one of those guys, Adele, in the Discord? Yeah, man, I think that's the goal for pretty much everyone is, yeah, that was quick. I saw that. Just make it in trading, man. I mean, it's the life. I think the biggest problem with the trading industry right now is the way that these influencers make it seem like, oh, I just woke up and traded the 9-hour Eastern Standard Time candle and made $15,000. Like, it's not that easy. If it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. You know what I mean? It's not that easy at all. Some good rejection we're getting going into this new 4-hour candle, though. Yeah, I mean, it's just not the case. Like, you gotta be transparent, man. Like, and I get it. There's guys doing some really, really big numbers out there. Some really big numbers. And they have the lifestyle videos to prove it. I get it. It's easy to fall into that. I can just quit my job and do what they're doing. You're only seeing the wins. You guys aren't seeing the losses, the bills they couldn't pay because they put all their money into an account. You know, the hard times. The amount of times when I first learned how to trade and started trading on my own that I've thrown this thing across the room. Granted, it wasn't this phone, but it takes a long time, guys, you know? It's not as easy as they make it look, but learning from the right people, surrounding yourself with the right people is certainly going to help. But more importantly, working on your own mental fortitude is going to be what's going to make or break you. 7 years with no mentor. Too long. I'll tell you that. Too long. Don't get me wrong, I made profit within the first 7 years, but I wouldn't say I was a profitable trader. Wasn't consistently month over month, year over year taking home positive. So my system has 5 rules there, the top cuz. It has 5 rules, but essentially, long story short, it's break and retest of a continuation. I never trade when it's ranging or consolidation. It's more breakout trading environments, but ranging is no good. Yeah, let's not take that fair value gap out. Boy, it's trying hard. Hopefully that answers your question there, the top cuz. Oh. Catch 37 pips there real quick. Stealth FX, what's up, man? How are you? Hope you're doing well too, man. Good to see you again. Yep, we had that happen too a couple times, but thankfully Adele is on it and I'm on it, and anytime someone does anything, we get them within the first couple minutes. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, unfortunately it happens, man. A lot in this trading world. There's some shitty people out there that have nothing better to do with their lives but try and steal others. So you gotta be careful. Shit, I think we've banned 10 people this week. We want to see this bad boy flip red. Sorry to hear that though, Stealth. That's brutal. A lot of movement here in the last 4 minutes. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Lot of movement, baby. Alright, we're moving in the right direction here.
New year, new me? Cute. But how about new year?
Yeah, you think so there, Force? I'm not sure what you're talking about because 215 is not a number that we're even looking at here. We're looking at 1.21s. I have no idea. I just skipped it. Force, man, I think you're looking at the wrong chart there, bud. The only chart that you could be talking about here would be GBP JPY, maybe. Yeah, you're looking at GJ. We're on AUD NZD. If it bought to 215, whoo! That's smart. That's smart. That is smart. Yeah, come back down. Reject that ribbon hard. One minute and 25 seconds. One minute and 25 seconds. It's actually a minute now, but same thing. We know off the rip we're going to get retracement. If this thing flips red right now, that is going to make me very happy. In the last 40 seconds. Flip it red. Let's whip it, baby. Doesn't look like it's going to. Oh, what is that I see? Oh, it's right there. Got 10 seconds to flip it red. Oh, I'm sure it is. It did not flip red. It's okay, though. So here's possible outcomes for the rest of the night here. We could get consolidation between these two fair value gaps until we get a break on one side. It is already a downtrend. So theoretically, with it being a downtrend, the break should be below here. And we should see it retest and break down toward this way. Here's our targets. If you don't have your targets set, make sure you look at them right here on the side. Because those are our targets. Those are the most important parts that we're looking at right there. We're getting some selling pressure, which is good always. But it looks like it's coming down to make a whip to push up. Again, this is going to be a super key zone for us to watch tonight, right here. This FVG. That right there is going to be everything for us. Make sure we don't break this area. Can write it in cursive. That was terrible. All right, guys, I'm holding this into London session. So we're going to end this how we always do, and I appreciate everybody joining. But big claps here. It was a really good stream. We had a lot of new people in. I appreciate all of our familiar faces showing up. Good stream, though. Nice little 2 hour and 5 minute stream. I appreciate you guys. Jose, Stealth, Adele, Landon, Kivy, Brady, Andrew. Appreciate everybody watching. Nene, everybody who came through. I hope you guys have a good night. Just make sure you have these set on your set and forget. Yeah, make sure you have these alerts set on your trading view. But this is the trade we're looking at. This is the direction we're moving in. This is the retest. This is the retest. We should see this continue down. Watch for this fair value gap and manage your positions correctly. Okay, guys? I will send something out in the Discord if we hit take profits. I will let you guys know. Similarly, if we hit stop loss, I'll let you know. But have a good night, everybody. I appreciate all you guys, really do. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.